What's up, guys? Not Fungible Bros here, Freddie and EJ. We're coming here to just talk about some recent purchases I got in the VeVe aftermarket place. We're going to talk about the Jaunty Jig and the Happy Whistle, both in the Disney Mickey Mouse set. First set.
And also to go off that too is that, a lot of this stuff, because they're so limited, it's very, very hard to get off drops, as I'm sure you guys know, being fans and, trying to sit there every day on your phone and hope to get something. A lot of the stuff that you do is going to be in the aftermarket. So it's kind of really important to pay attention to that as kind of a secondary avenue to kind of grab these NFTs. So knowing that, really pay attention to this, because that really is where you're going to see the value and the significance be reflected, as opposed to just being with the licensor or the vendor who's actually distributing the NFT. So
on that Steamboat Willie drop, Freddie, we both tried getting that. I didn't think I was going to get it, to be honest. I think there was 40,000 total editions. I know VeVe and Disney take a few, but after it was an 11 o'clock drop. Yeah, it was an 11 o'clock drop. I got nothing at 11. I was a little bummed out. I had my mom try, my brother try, my father try, my grandmother try. None of us got it at 11 o'clock. I tried for a rebound at 11:04, and I got absolutely blessed with a 256 ultra rare ultimate animated Mickey, and I lost it. Yeah, a little golf clap. I jumped up out of my seat, almost tore my hamstrings. I was so happy. So I've been sitting on that, and I've been watching the market. I should have bought the uncommon and common, the Jaunty Jig and the Happy Whistle, immediately in the aftermarket for $220 to $350. I should have bought both of them and just completed this set. I already got the big dog. I messed up, and yesterday I saw a little dip in price. I picked up the Jaunty Jig for $398 and the Happy Whistle for $496. A little expensive, but you know what? It completes the set. And speaking of completing sets, the Masters Collectors Program for VeVe, if you haven't heard about it, we're going to touch on a little more in this video, is coming out. They're not exactly saying when, but they're releasing monthly notices about it, updates. Essentially, VeVe is going to give us kickback on how much time we spend on the app, how much money we spend on the app, if we've purchased anything in the aftermarket, if we've got anything on drops, if we've sold anything, how long we've been holding, how many collectibles we're holding, and there's a whole point system, as you can see on the screen.
Yep, and guys, that's to kind of help you guys distinguish, or at least VeVe distinguish, between the people that are just in this for the money and aren't avid collectors like us and fans, and obviously the people that want to hold these things and actually enjoy the artwork. So and another point to kind of touch off with EJ and grabbing that Steamboat Willie, and obviously I wasn't lucky enough to get one, but you could see the first few hours or the first few days of the NFT being released that the price and the value really isn't a true value, because you see a lot of software and a lot of people that are just trying to flip it to make a quick buck. And obviously that's not fair to people like us who actually want to hold the NFT and actually, admire it. And it's not fair for the people that actually, have significance, or actually have a memory of this towards their life, or trying to have some type of connection with that actual piece of digital artwork. So this is actually a very good program, because it's going to help eliminate those people that really are in this just to flip, and it's not, really helping the actual app or anything like that. So, but yeah, going into that, this is really going to help that in a way that is going to take away from the flippers and the bots and everybody else in the middle.
And the points that they're going to kick back to us, we're going to be able to use to get early access to drops and be in like what's it called? A queue. Be in a queue earlier. It's what's it say on the app? It's a ticket. They give us a ticket. We put our ticket in. It's like a raffle. We get selected. We can get a drop without without putting down any type of money. No gems required. We just use our points. We're going to get exclusive merchandise to put on your VeVe vault. It's not going to be anything crazy, like worth a lot of money, but it's going to be exclusive to, avid collectors who are part of this program. I think that's cool. And, I'm a nerd for this stuff. So
Well, listen, and that's a really good point that, going forward, it's really going to have people, kind of flex their collection, if that makes sense. You go into the gym, you see how much weight you could put up. You go to the ball field, you see how hard you could throw, how far you could hit the ball. You're going to be kind of flexing your collection here with how many you've had, and it's going to show how long you've been a fan for, right? Because at some point, the first NFTs that come out are going to be somewhat unattainable for most people because of the price jump. So kind of having that and showing people the significance of how long you've been around and that you're actually a collector is going to mean a lot in a sense. So I know that VeVe has a lot of plans going forward. The community is a great group of people, even organizing some meetups, etc. And I think that's a really great thing. So, like I said, this is, a video just kind of touching on the Steamboat Willie and the VeVe collective program. And just EJ, one more thing about the Steamboat Willie, can you kind of distinguish the difference between the jaunty jig and the other one, as far as the common and the uncommon, just the kind of significance of all of them, or the differences, the subtle differences that people don't really understand out there, because the artwork is everything.
The jaunty jig is Mickey in a stationary pose, dancing, not actually dancing, but swinging his hips. The happy whistle is the exact same thing, except he's whistling with his eyes closed. And the ultimate animated is the music from the original 1928 show. Mickey swinging his hips, and instead of being on just a basic gray platform, he's on a animator disc that all the Disney animators and creators back in the day used to use.
Mm-hmm. So that's really big to kind of understand that, because you see, obviously Broadway has their own set of uniqueness as far as running a play, or people have their own set way of creating things. And that's kind of one of the stepping stones that we used in today's day and age as to, create animation in some of the best films and, obviously came out in the world. So, but like I said, this is a video just kind of bringing that information to you guys. This is our opinions. This is not financial advice, and we'll see you guys soon.
Peace.